Bulldogs. This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, the home field of the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Marshall will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free.
Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Receiver makes the grab. And a quick spin move there before he's dropped. Decent pickup on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Moves left out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. QB decides to keep it here. A tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain.
That is great arm strength.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On third and short, they hand the ball off. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Coming up, second down and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. And they've got him, the defense, with a tackle for loss to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Fresno State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this third and goal, but now they're facing fourth and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on fourth down.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurd.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And looking to throw now on first down. And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. He makes the grab.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to scramble. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's looking to scramble. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
First down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He spins free, and he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Gets loose on the scramble. It picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big third and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They stop him at the 42, but that's a good job by the return team. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they jump back in front. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Breaks into the clear. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. At the 10. Touchdown, Marshall. And that will give them the lead now.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Hand off to the single back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. Close to the tight end. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Play action here on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. With sure hands, it's Bartlett. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Defense is coming after him. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurd. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Some hard running there through a tackle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quick pass. The catch is made. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense now operating in the red zone. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Now to try for 2. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, an exciting start of the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Here's a carry for the fullback. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Let's see fly to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. They capped the drive with 6 points.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Leaning on the run game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
The offense has been very efficient on 4th down so far. Let's see if they can make it 4 for 4 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute, down 3. What can they come up with? Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. Works to the left, and it's complete. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He hands it off from the gun, and they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Oh, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Puts into space at the 50. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Dumps it down to the back. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Marshall. They have taken the lead with time running down.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get 1st downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking for a late deep shot. Makes the catch, but the throw pulled him out. The play incomplete.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch downfield. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Zips it down the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. Now, with just 1 second on the clock, this field goal attempt to force overtime. Knocks that one right down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And here's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Trying for a pick 6 to win the game. He's bringing it back. That's it. Game over. The defense makes the decisive play to win it in overtime.
Oh, no. They may have just cost themselves the game with this interception. That's the last thing you can afford to do in overtime. Now it simply comes down to, can you stop your opponent from scoring, or the game is over.
So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play to keep hope alive in this game. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Has a path to the end zone. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
What a great job by this entire unit. The coaches, the players, everybody keeping their composure as this game goes into overtime. They didn't panic. They didn't